Hey everyone, Bandana Gramma here once again out in your yard giving you an update on my spring clean the yard and garden. This is day 7, I believe. And yesterday I showed you the section of the yard I'd be taking care of yesterday, which I did. So I'll show you today the finished product there. And then I'll preview what I'm going to do today, the messy part. Hopefully tomorrow I can show you it cleaned up. So little by little, I'm doing my yard. Woo! It's overcast, but it's like still too bright for my eyes here. I might have to turn the camera around so the sky isn't so much in my view. So let's see who all's coming in now. Pardon my sunglasses. These are the kind that darken outside. Okay, good morning, Smoking Reptile, and Deb Lewis, and Laura. Good morning. Love your colors you're wearing today. Thank you. I do have a new little, it's a shirt. I don't know what kind of shirt you call it, but just a casual shirt. But I like the colors on it. So thank you. Ah, so it's very overcast today. The birds are still singing, and I still got big piles of leaves everywhere. I'm not going to be taking care of them for a while yet. I'll still be raking more before I empty the compost bin of the completed compost where I can put all these leaves in. And the completed compost will be put on the garden beds. But that's going to take a lot of work, wheelbarrow and all that around. So I'm putting that off a little bit till I get the rest raked up. Okay, listening while taking care of my dogs, says Rebecca, suburban hillbilly. Oh, you're sweet, Laura. Okay, so I'm going to wait for a few more people to come in and then I'll show you what I did yesterday. It wasn't a whole lot, but you know what I'm saying, a bite every day is going to get this yard done because it's just me. Well, no, I can't say that. My husband did help me. He did help do some raking and he helped move furniture around the day before. So we had a very unfortunate event while moving the furniture. I didn't mention it at the time because I hadn't told my daughter yet, but I told her last night. So I mentioned to you that this table and chair set over here belongs to my daughter. Let me loosen this up so it'll turn. That set right there belongs to my daughter who has moved back in with us temporarily while she saves money to buy a house. And while we were cleaning up and setting that up and raking out, we attempted to put the umbrella down through the hole in the tabletop. And somehow it got caught up on something and kind of kicked back. And it didn't seem enough to do damage, but I'll tell you, when it kicked back, the whole tabletop shattered into crumbly little pieces like cracked ice. Thousands of them. It just rained down onto that. You'll see there's a indoor outdoor carpet below it. Well, the whole tabletop crumbled into little pieces and rained down onto that rug. We felt sick. We know our daughter really loved that set. She had gotten it last year when she had an apartment with a little patio. So now we have to go find her another table. Or at least, I don't think we can replace the top economically. We'll probably do just as well just to pick up another secondhand table. That was a secondhand table she had. Something that'll still match the chairs. So I'm glad my husband wasn't hurt or anything, but it seemed to be tempered glass because it crumbled into those kind of, it looked like cracked ice when it was all done. It's now sitting in a 3-gallon bucket, all that cracked ice glass. And I'm not quite sure how we're going to dispose of it, but that really put a damper on us doing the yard work because it took a long time to clean all that up. Even though most of it fell on the carpet below, that helped a lot. But some of it went out into the dirt, and I had to pick these little pieces out of the dirt everywhere. So yeah, that was unfortunate, and I really feel bad for our daughter Mandy that we broke her table. Had to fess up to her last night. She's disappointed, but she'll forgive us, I'm sure, especially if we find another one. So, all right. Good morning, Sherry. And those get brittle with age. Yeah, I suppose maybe, but it almost exploded. It just went rained right down on the carpet. It was something. Good morning. Some days are just more trying than others. Sorry about the table. Yeah, me too. For my daughter, I'm very sorry. All right, now do you remember yesterday what I showed you I was going to do? I showed you I had cleaned out one side under the window. This side I had cleaned out, but I need to clean out the other side under the window. And then I was going to go around the side of the shed and clean that out around the cherry tree. And I said I might do some of the circular garden around where the fruit trees are espaliering onto a fence. Well, let me show you what I got done. Let me pick you up, turn the camera around, turn the camera around, turn the camera around. There we go. All right, so I had that one done yesterday, and I did get this one all cleaned out. I did rake up all around here, and I did go around the corner and clean out all around the shed there, and raked out all around that cherry tree. So I got that much done. It wasn't a whole lot, but I made a dent in it, which every day if I do that, I'll be getting ahead. Then I did come over here to where the circular garden is, and I did rake out around here where I'm going to plant flowers. See, this goes all the way around the espaliered fruit tree circular. And here's where my bulbs from the stargazer lilies are coming up. They're going to be great when they come in. You know what stargazer lilies look like? They're beautiful big lilies with lots of color, and they have like 5 or 6 big lilies on each plant when they come in. So they go all the way around. Well, they go halfway around this circle. And my trees are, every day they change a little. This one is my apricot. It flowered first. And now all the flowers are gone, and I have yet to see if it's going to make, oh, you know what? You're discovering it with me. What's that right here? What is that right there? See that? That's a baby apricot. So let me check this tree some more. See if, because it was loaded with flowers. Oh, I think I'm going to see a few more. Let me find one I can get to. Let's see. Come on now, don't be stingy. Give me some apricots. Aw. Might be some way up there. I still see some remnants of blossoms up there. So I guess I'm just going to have to be patient and see if some more pop up here. But I do see at least one right there. All right. And this next tree is another plum. And there were, see all the flowers that were on this one? Of course, the petals are gone. Now I have to look to see if they start swelling behind the petals, as that'll show a fruit is starting, which means it got pollinated. I haven't seen a whole lot of bees out here, but I have seen some. So I'm hoping some of them got pollinated. I'm not seeing any swelling yet, are you? Like, see behind the petal, where the petals came off, if this green starts swelling up, I would think that would mean it got pollinated and we're going to get some fruit. But so far, I don't see any. I guess I'll just have to keep hoping that it changes. But there sure were tons of flowers. All right. Now here's my Asian pear. It's still holding on to its blooms. And I actually see these swelling already. with the blooms on them. I don't know if you can tell, but there's some little bumps behind. See, there's a little bulb right there. These are going to make, these are going to, oh yeah, there's tons of them. This did well for me last year too. This is definitely going to get fruit. Now if I can just hang on to it, don't let any disease or pests get to it. I did order a water shooter to, what do you call it, motion detector water shooter to get the squirrels. And it's on the way. It might even be here today. And I'm going to set that up so when the squirrels get on the trees, they'll get shot with water, and hopefully that'll work. This is my nectarine, and its blossoms are fading, so we should be seeing some fruit before long. It got fruit last year, so I expect it to get fruit this year. And my Montmorency cherry, the blossoms are opening on the Montmorency cherry. There's a whole lot of buds yet, but some of them are beginning to open. Looks like I'm going to get a lot. I'm excited. The Montmorency is a sour cherry. A sour cherry that you can make pies with. And then, as I explained the other day, I'm excited that my Bing cherry is flowering because it had been so sick it never got flowers. I think I got 2 on it the whole time, and it's been here, I don't know, 6 years or so, but it's really doing better. I believe it had fire blight, which is dangerous. It could go to all your trees, so I really considered tearing the whole thing out when it happened. And right here, the main trunk came out right here, and the whole thing was affected. You can see the scar. This was open and a bad wound here. I cut the main trunk off, and this one took over as the main trunk, and this has taken several years to heal over, but it's doing better, and it's growing, and it's putting out blossoms now. So I'm really hoping to get some Bing cherries. So that's what's happening. I did clean up this area. And I did rake around the circular bed under the trees here. So now I need to choose what I'm going to do today to update you with tomorrow. I think what I should do, as I look around here, is this area over here. Right, here's where I did clean. This whole green area over here, around the cherry tree and the bubblegum plum and the nectarine, all this area in here, I'll rake that all out. And I'll start picking the sticks out of the piles. So that's my goal for tomorrow, is to rake this all out and start picking the sticks out of these piles, because most of the yard debris that fell got mixed in with a lot of leaves here. See, there's tons of sticks. Some of them we could use for the fire pit, but I also am thinking about making more hugelkultur beds, and I need sticks for that. So I'll try and clean out the sticks and rake up the rest of this. And while I'm here, let me show you my rhubarb that came up. There's my rhubarb coming up. It's a ruby red rhubarb. I was happy to see that this year. I had 2 other ones in years past, but they died. They didn't come back after a few years. So at least I got one. All right, I'm going back to my table to sit and read the comments. Should I show you the really big job I got to do yet? I'm gonna save it. All right, I'll show you. It's bad. Now you may remember, if you've been watching me for a while, that I had a vinyl greenhouse, and we had terrible bad windstorm, and it blew my greenhouse to smithereens. And it's just sitting behind my shed in disaster mode. So I have to take it all out. And I did buy another one I'm going to put up. But here's the mess. There's my greenhouse. Totally blown to pieces and ripped up. So I'm going to replace that another time next week probably. I'm going to get back here, clean this mess all out, rake it all out, and put up a brand new greenhouse. So that's something else to look forward to. But yeah, that's a terrible, terrible mess. So you see, I still got lots and lots and lots of work to do. I got more to do on the side yards and the front yard. But I wanted to tackle this mess back here first because it was the worst. Now I'm going to sit down and read your comments. Tighten this up. Okay. I got to pull you closer so I can read it. Alrighty. You are so ambitious. Well, it's my passion. You know, I love, for me, it's the end result that keeps me going. And also that I'm telling you folks I'm going to do it. That you guys help me a lot. You guys help me to stay motivated and to think, well, I got to show my YouTube family what I did tomorrow, so I better get it done today. That really helps me. So, let's see. Can barely read this. Sorry, I lost my place. Good morning, Galena. Teasers. If I miss your comment, write it again and I'll catch it at the bottom. Rainbird. I don't know what that question refers to. Is that referring to the water shooter thing? I don't know what it's called. Okay, you're all saying hi to each other, which is great. I wish we could grow cherries here. You can't grow cherries everywhere, huh? I'm hoping to get enough to can some. Good morning, Crystal, PC Atkinson. Sad about the greenhouse. Yes, that was very sad. Busy little bees. Well, I hope I get enough of them to really get the trees pollinated. Yeah, I did buy another one. They weren't expensive because it wasn't a good one. I do have glass windows that I want to make a real greenhouse with. But as I've mentioned before, I need permits here to do everything. Even I was supposed to have one to put that shed up and I didn't know it. They haven't gotten me for it, so hopefully they won't. But yeah, that is unfortunate. But I don't think I can, and I need someone to do it for me because I can't build a greenhouse with windows. I just wouldn't know how to begin even. Okay. We can grow ornamental cherries, but it's too hot for fruiting cherries. I see. Okay. You get the joy of hearing my trash man go. Yep. Tuesday morning, that's what happens here. All right, so unless you have any questions, I'm not going to stay on long. I just wanted to do my little update. I may be on later because I didn't get to canning yesterday like I wanted to. Don't you dare do that, bird. There's a bird directly over my head in the tree. um, I didn't get to my canning yesterday. I had remembered that Frugal Family Food wanted me to do a video Friday for them. And I had started it, but I needed to finish it and edit it. So I had to work on that most of yesterday and part of this morning. It's uploading now. So that took up some time. So I want to get back into my canning today. We need permits for everything. nowadays. Yeah, it's the pits. Are you spring cleaning? Oh, yeah. Outside first. I've got a lot to do inside, which is going to be later. Uh, but definitely starting outside with the grounds and then doing the porch again. It's not awful this year. Last few years, it's been horrible. It'll probably take me a good hour to get it all cleaned up. Maybe two if I'm talking about scrubbing the floors and everything. But just getting all the junk out of there, it won't take too long. I didn't do so bad this year. Have a lovely day. Your yard is on coming along nicely. It will be. Okay, is it warming up there? It's in the 50s right now, so it's not bad. It is finally getting more. It's still below what it's supposed to be. Good job on your yard. Looks good. Uh-oh, on the bird. Yeah, he flew away, thankfully. I was sure he's going to baptize me while I was sitting here. Oh, howdy. First time watching you. That is Smallwood Homestead. I've heard of you, Smallwood Homestead. Welcome to Bandana Gramma. I hope you'll be back. What I'm doing every morning is I'm putting up a video showing what I'm doing each day, daily, to get my yard back in shape. So I'll show the day before, I'll show what I plan to do, and the next day I'll show what I did do and preview what I need to do yet. So just a little inspiration to help people know that they can get big jobs done a little bite at a time, which is the only way I seem to be able to do things nowadays. But it does get done. And it goes along with suburban homesteading, trying to do a lot on a little piece of land. And I'm inspired to do that. And even though I only have a 9,000 square foot lot here in suburbia, I'm trying to grow a lot of food and pollinators and have a greenhouse. I'm not going to have any animals, but I'm enjoying what I'm doing, and I'm doing more than I ever thought I could here. So I wanted to share that. All right, I hate to have to run, but y'all have the best of the day today. Thank you, teasers. Thanks. I'm loving your videos, Smallwood Homestead. I'm starting to work on my place here in southern Illinois, waiting for the freeze warnings to end first. Have a great day, teasers. All right, one more thing I want to mention before I go is that July 1st, there's going to be a get together in Colorado. So if any of you are near Colorado or are going to take vacation trips out there around that time, my eyes are watering. Tara and Mike from Living on a Dime and I are going to get together out there. My husband and I are going to vacation out there. And we're going to get together for a get together, a meetup, and have a picnic in a park near Tara. So you might want to check Tara's channel, Facebook page, Living on a Dime, in order to get the details for that. I'll post them here in the future, but they're not up yet on my channel. So again, please hit the thumbs up down below. That helps my channel. If you find one of my videos that you think are helpful and you'd like to share it with your friends, do that. And comment, come back, subscribe, all those regular things everyone says that helps their channel. And I'm so happy you came by today to share my little update. Tara is great. Yep. Thanks, PC Atkinson. Bye, Bandana Grandma. We love you. Oh, you're sweet. Teasers. Thank you, hon. All right. Alrighty. So I'll see you tomorrow. I'll show you what I did. If it doesn't rain me out today. And then I'll let you know what I'm going to do for the next day. Every day an update on how to get my yard back in shape. Bye, all.